It's real.
Tune into the Cool Quest Show.
That's right, baby. You heard Kale. Y'all better tune in. He's going to be at your front door. Y'all better tune in like he said, man. What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to the Cool Quest Show, where you feel cool and smooth. Brought to you by the undisputed world of MMA fight fans. And guys, I'm coming on here to defend my man, Tom Aspinall, fight fans, and give you my thoughts and opinions about the stoppage, give you my thoughts and opinion about how the fight was going and what we was leading up to heading to that second round, fight fans. And guys, Tom is getting a lot of slack. He's getting a lot of hatred. He's getting cans thrown at him. He's getting booed in the crowd when the fight got stopped and he couldn't continue. Tom Aspinall is going through it, fight fans. And coming into this fight at UFC 321, there was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, hype around the Jones and the Tom Aspinall name. Like Jones and Tom, their names together, they just had the world in the palm of their hands, like seriously. And now we're coming to the point where we felt like Jones was ducking Tom Aspinall. Didn't want no parts dealing with Tom, sprinting down the hill, running like Forrest Gump away from Thomas Paul Aspinall. And now we're in this situation where people disliking Tom. They call him a quitter. They're saying that he wanted a way out of the fight with Ciryl Gane and that he was losing. He was getting pieced up. Tom was seeing his own blood for the first time. He was tasting his own blood for the first time, fight fans. He went past 2 minutes. He went past a minute and a half in a fight. Something we haven't seen in a while. And it was, and we thought, a lot of people, including myself, thought he's going to run right through Ciryl Gane. I said the second round submission, take him down with ease, do one of them power, takedowns like he did on Andre Arlovski, and then end up submitting Ciryl Gane because I felt like Tom Aspinall is much better and levels above on the ground than Ciryl Gane. But Ciryl Gane stuffed the takedown in the fight. He was, popping a jab. You know what I'm saying? Blooding up the nose of Tom Aspinall. That could affect Tom Aspinall breathing in the second and third and fourth and fifth round. And we seen the old Ciryl Gane. The Ciryl Gane that I was telling Rich Ali that I fell in love with. His movement, dance like a ballerina, dance like he at prom, and pop in and out movement, and just having fun out there. And that's the Ciryl Gane that we seen on Saturday, man. He was doing just that, popping a jab. I knew that could be a weapon coming to this fight, the low kicks and the jab.
Oh! Come on, Ciryl. Keep your hand up, guys. Come on, Ciryl. Don't embarrass us, Ciryl. Come on, Ciryl. Watch it. Get out the cage. Get off the cage. Come on, Ciryl.
Oh!
Get out the cage. Get off the cage.
You'll get snapped. Oh, good elbow. Watch it. Keeping that distance while Tom Aspinall is sprinting in and kind of blitzing in and land that right hand. And we've seen that. We even seen Tom Aspinall throw some kicks and spinning back kicks. We've seen him, do some different little techniques that we haven't seen. Because he always knocking guys out with his hands. But fight fans, this was a good fight. The eye poke happened. It happened in the sport. Like Matt Brown said, it's the reason why eye pokes, is illegal. That's why getting hit in the nuts, kicking somebody in the nuts is illegal. And just imagine us not having those rules set. When fighters enter the octagon, it'll be a lot of fouls.
Like that's why they have that rule in place. Is it because you're not supposed to gouge each other in his eyes? If that rule wasn't in place, we'd be that would be I've always thought about this. If there was actually no rules, right? The entire strategy would be to get to their eyes or their nuts. Right? Yeah. It would literally be a dick kicking contest, an eye poking contest. Right? That's how you incapacitate someone faster than anything else.
What kind of pissed me off is that people are mad at Tom. Why are you mad at Tom Aspinall? He's not the one that caused the eye poke. He didn't get his hand and poke himself in the eye. It was Ciryl Gane who did it, and that's who the fans should be pissed off at and coming at. You know, like, I just don't understand. I just don't know how fans work. They can love you this day and hate you the other day. Like I said, out on the internet, I see a lot of people saying Tom wanted a way out. He was bleeding. He couldn't, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't find Ciryl Gane. He couldn't land that shot. Just as long as we seen him in the round. We was heading to the second round. He wanted a way out, guys. He's a quitter, you know, and all this. And we seen worse eye pokes. And they continued to fight. Yes, we did. And bet they lost. They lost. DC versus Stipe. When Stipe, I poked DC in the eye and it was swollen. Remember that? What was the first excuse DC made after that fight? Oh, I got poked in my eye. I couldn't fucking see and all that. It was an excuse. The same thing. But Stipe was some more so an excuse, but he got poked in the eye. Then right after he got poked in the eye, couldn't see. Continued to fight and DC knocked him out. And Stipe was doing good before the knockout. Before he got knocked out by DC. You know? So we've seen times where fighters did continue to fight with, getting poked in the eye. And, you know, they fighters. You know, they like Anthony Smith and Chael Sonnen was saying, you know, thug it out. You the champ. Thug it out. You just got to fight through it sometime. That is absolutely number one BS, fight fans.
I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. I talked all day yesterday. Like, I just want to see Tom have to overcome some adversity. I want to see what he does when when his first plan of action doesn't work. What's he checked down to? Is he gonna wrestle? Can he compete with Ciryl Gane on his feet for 25 minutes? And I don't get any of those answers. And just like everybody at home, I'm disappointed.
Being poked in the eye is illegal, Brendan, but to fight with one eye is very common. The opponent's trying to hit your eye. He's trying to bust up and make your nose bleed. So that part of it does have question for guys like Anthony and I. We're trying to be polite. We're trying to show grace, but
fight with a blurred vision. When you're seeing like 5, 6 Ciryl Ganes, when you fighting, just fight with it. Just do it. And this your return back. A lot of pressures on Tom Aspinall. He's getting graded, you know, by how Jones beat Ciryl Gane. They want to see if Tom can make it easier or, you know, beat Ciryl Gane just as easy as Jones did. And you want this guy to go out there with technically one eye and fight? This Ciryl Gane? You serious? That's just giving Ciryl Gane the fight. Pretty much. No, I'm disappointed to hear that from Chael Sonnen and Anthony Smith. Absolutely ludicrous, fight fans. I couldn't believe they said it. Sometimes you just got to go out there and fight. Look, all of us were salty when the fight got, there was a no contest. All of us were salty. All of us were upset. All of us, some people, were sad about it, even depressed about it. Because it was, like I said, it was heading to be a good fight. It was leaning to be a great fight, guys. But that happened. But the stuff I'm hearing these vets say, like Anthony Smith and, Chael Sonnen say, it's just ridiculous the stuff they were saying, fight fans. Listen to what Dana White was saying.
Because of the John Jones fight, I think everybody was sleeping on Ciryl Gane and sort of wrote him off. But I feel like, I'm sure in his camp, he was training like an animal for this fight. And it's unfortunate that it ended the way that it did. And yes, I think that there probably will be a lot more interest in the rematch after they saw, he had Tom bloodied up, and Tom didn't want to continue in the fight. So the rematch is very interesting.
Oh, yeah, he got, Ciryl Gane's being good. A lot of people thought that Tom was just going to run through Ciryl Gane, and look how good Ciryl Gane looked. He looked good tonight. And Tom got poked and didn't want to continue to fight. So it got to be a rematch. Dana White, look, Tom is not Dana White's favorite person, fight fans. He's not. You could tell by his body language and the way, the way he was like just praising Ciryl Gane, like it was just Ciryl Gane doing, good in the fight. Like he was just dominating Tom. But they thought, Tom Aspinall was just going to run through Ciryl, but Ciryl was just piecing him up the whole round. It was not like that. The fight was not going like that. Tom landed some good kicks. Tom landed, a couple good high kicks. Tom was, mixing it up, trying to shoot the takedown, trying to strike, kept pushing forward, landed a few right hands on Ciryl Gane.
You gotta keep moving around.
You don't have to.
Bouncing.
Oh, good head kick. Oh, he ate that.
Son. Come on, Ciryl. Don't embarrass her, baby. Come on, Ciryl. What you got, Tom?
Oh.
Come on, Ciryl. Come on, Ciryl. Don't embarrass her, Ciryl.
Good leg kick.
Come
you
on,
got,
Ciryl.
Tom?
Come on, Ciryl. Get active.
Good leg kick. Take your time, Tom. Take your time.
Get active, Ciryl. Get active, Ciryl.
You diving in with that punch, leaving your head exposed, Ciryl.
Come on,
He was a
Ciryl.
little swole. He was landing. Not clean, but he was landing. He was pushing forward. It's that these guys was filling each other out in the first round. And in the second round, these guys were going to make adjustments when it came to the second round. So how could anybody dare say, just because it was, Tom had a little ketchup run down his nose, that Ciryl Gane was dominating the whole first round? That was not the case. We watched the fight. Yeah, Ciryl Gane might have had, 3 strikes. Probably had 3 strikes, landed 3 strikes more than Tom Aspinall. He probably caused, more damage. But he just wasn't just dominating Tom Aspinall, fight fans. Come on, guys. Let's not lose our mind. Let's not lose our mind because the fight got stopped. And you guys, salty. Let's not do that, man. The fight was not going that way. And these are 2 fighters who came in shape. Ciryl Gane was in the best shape of his life in this fight. The best I've seen him. And people, and he wasn't like 2 fat asses in the octagon fighting like all the other heavyweights was on the card. No shade to Volkov. Glad he won. Glad he beat Almeida. But it wasn't like that. So instead of people appreciating that we have a chest to chest, matchup in heavyweight we haven't had in a long time. 2 guys these freak athletes, move like they lightweights, move like they welterweights. You know what I'm saying? Both of them coming forward in the fight. Nobody's backing back. Instead of us appreciating the moment that we had, people just want to shit and diarrhea all over Tom Aspinall, man. All over his name. That's all you get him. Not appreciating how good the fight was when it first started. Not appreciating the fact that Ciryl Gane, he was actually pushing forward and he was actually trying to bring the fight. Not appreciating none of that, fight fans, but instead he was want to boo-boo all over Tom Aspinall. Constipated, just trying to let it out and shit all over Tom Aspinall. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I can't wait till the rematch. I can only imagine that the rematch is going to be bigger than the first fight because there's narrative going on. But man, I feel for Tom Aspinall. First we had the John Jones saga going on. Jones ducking him. Now we got the eye poke going on. Like Tom just can't get a break, can he? And you gotta know that he's on the UFC shit list. Fight fans, I'm telling you, the stuff that Tom been doing and saying, Dana White don't like it. He don't like it. Even when they was backstage when they was interviewing Tom Aspinall's dad, Andy Aspinall. They was asking him about his contract, and his dad said, he got 3 more fights on his contract, and we are not gonna renew the contract because we're gonna go to boxing.
You're okay with an MMA champion, but you wanted a boxing champion.
Boxing for sure. The money is
More money. Yeah.
more money. Why not?
Would that be an outcome for him? No.
There's 3 more fights on the contract now.
Okay.
And I don't want to sign a new contract.
Okay.
He'll get paid more in boxing, and he don't like the way the UFC treat him. He don't like the way that they promote his son. So we going to boxing. Why not? 3 more fights, boom, we out. That stuff getting leaked, that stuff going viral. I'm pretty sure Dana seen it, UFC seen it. They don't like that. Then Tom Aspinall saying, I got a training partner. He was fighting PFL. He coming to the UFC. He probably need 2 more wins. He'll be fighting for the belt. And if he do fight for the belt, I won't fight my friend. I just vacate my belt. Tom Aspinall said that in interviews, and they're interviewing, asking Dana White about it. And Dana White, he is not too happy about that. You know what happened with the Aljamain and Merab situation, right? Do you remember that? He don't like that. Tom is not Dana White's favorite person. And Merab wasn't Dana White's favorite person because Merab was like, I know, fight Aljamain. No fight Aljamain, Sterling, training partner, best friend. Look what happened. Dana White didn't like Merab, but he's coming around now with Merab. Merab taking the fights back to back, being an active champion. So Dana White's coming around, starting to like Merab a little bit now. But at first, before Merab became the champ, he didn't like him. Like 2 friends. Shoot, I don't care if that's your brother. You fight. It's the fighting business, not the friend business. So Tom, man, and Tom, the thing about it, Tom is trying to promote himself. You got the YouTube channel, He's knocking people out in the first round, left and right. You know, he got a lot of hype behind him because he's knocking people out left and right. Had the Jones ducking him, had the little duck, you know, quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to promote himself. But the UFC just not rallying behind him. It's all about John Jones. John Jones coming back. You gotta wait on John Jones. The only person they care about is Jones. And I'm not trying to take away from John Jones. He's the greatest of all time, other than using the pits. But guys, can't wait to see the rematch. Tom got a lot on his shoulder right now. A lot to carry on his back. It was a good fight while it lasted. It's not like that Ciryl 10-8'd Tom. It was a competitive fight. And I can't wait to see the rematch. It is going to be bigger than the first fight. And I just can't wait to see it, fight fans. But fight fans, let me know what you think about this whole outpost thing. I don't think he was capping like my man Rich Ali said. And a whole lot of people say he capping, he want a way out. I don't believe that. I'm not going to question Tom Aspinall, hard at all until we actually see him go in the second, third, fourth, fifth round. But like I said, it was getting good, fight fans. We seen Tom Aspinall had to overcome some adversity. It was getting good, man. They was moving like lightweights out there. You know what I'm saying? The speed of these two big guys. We rarely get to see that. You rarely get to see it, fight fans. Damn. The fight fans, let me know what you think. Comment down below your thoughts. If your friend want to see a good show, tell them about the Cool Koi show. Man, you wonder, but I know.